great state of Illinois. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the second city of Chicago. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly shut down that offense.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3 to 1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame his receiver publicly. Behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have a perfect game.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Throwing Jones. Yeah, this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, here's Genty. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the man from Arkansas, getting the start here, their rookie quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 60 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
It's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Once again, it's Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That's caught. Jack Bech with it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line.
Eagles, first down.
Let's go now.
Now Jones. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
4 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Genty. He's going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
This will be caught at about the 6. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. Well, they are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
On the jump. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Ladd McConkey with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
He's going to try and go deep again. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. 72 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50. The Eagles offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. On first down, it's Genty trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now it's 33. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Come on, come on. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match. And maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you got someone to tackle it.
The Bears offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. JT Tuihalamau the rollout. Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Thomas will look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. He's going to take another shot here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Chicago. And Xavier Worthy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
Eagles 10.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. Well, they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
So into their territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to push it in with Genty. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll go again with Genty. And this time he is in. Ashton Genty with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Eagles are once again back in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
He finds his man, complete. It's Walsh. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 35-yard line.
Here's Thomas. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Thomas. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On the RPO, he'll keep. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Jones now throwing to start the drive. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That's good.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jones calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. Third and 14. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On fourth down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And that is incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his... And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. To throw is Thomas. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
The line of scrimmage.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw. Thomas. Now they go screen. It's complete. He can't get him down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. A yard all they need, but it's third down. Well, he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he will have it first down here at about the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Thomas. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Complete to number 18. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Thomas. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Again, he'll drop the throw. Oh, that is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now 3rd down and very long.
3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Operating from the gun, Thomas. Complete, this is Mitchell. They'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
17 yards.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Back to throw now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Ready.
Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
And 20.
Get it. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just saying, heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he's got some space here. And he takes us all the way down to the Bears' 9. 111 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First down.
19, 19, 70.
Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll make it second and goal.
I'll pick up those two. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Back to throw. Jones. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Ladd McConkey with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
Come on, set, go.
Operating from the gun, Thomas. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. And there's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys are over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. What a big fourth quarter fumble recovery a moment ago, and now they are set up with a chance to take the lead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And the Bears first down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Thomas. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play. That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Thomas from the gun on third down. Room to maneuver at the 35. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. They'll look to throw now on first down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Throwing again on second down. Thomas. And he takes this one in for the Bears touchdown. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bears put together a fourth quarter drive to take the lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. And that will make this a 4-point game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So now the Eagles down 28-24, a minute 52 to play. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. Now Jones. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Second down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Jones. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Here's Jones. That is caught. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That's good.
On the zone read, give to Genty. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Jones.
At the 46-yard line.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
Here we go.
To throw is Jones. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
5-yard line.
Here's second and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Jones looking around. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Point after, right down the middle. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages. A field goal now can only tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So the focus now shifts to the Bears, trailing by a field goal. 37 seconds to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
Here we go. Jack 60 average.
He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now they'll take this and run. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they will get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time not an ally. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that falls to the ground incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. He's going to go up top again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Maybe looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one there. They took a shot, hoping to find a way to sneak into field goal range, but it's incomplete. And now with time almost gone, the task gets much more difficult.
Ready? Warriors 7, 60 Bison.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. What a...
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time.